well, first of all, it's great to be involved again in the Ukie Hub Crawl this year. I can't believe a year's gone past since sort of I was involved last January. Obviously, a lot going on, a lot of amazing work being done within the video game space, and sort of we've come, managed to come a long way as well in terms of sort of how we're helping our clients and trying to support the industry. I guess today, myself and Nick will be having sort of a brief, where we'll be telling you about, I guess, the importance of working with a bank, and I guess who understands the industry first of all, and it can have good communication with our clients and people within the industry. So I guess that as they grow, that we can actually meet their needs and grow with them. So I think that's really key when you're thinking about sort of whether you're a startup company, or if you're already sort of developing a game, or if your business has been running for a number of years. It's important to be part of a banking institution even that understands the industry that you're in and could try and add some real value. So as part of that, over the last 2 years, Barclays has created a Barclays Games team. So that consists of people like myself and Nick and other individuals across the region, in different regions, who understand video games industry and are looking to support. As part of that, we're building out partnerships with people like Ukie, and again, that really gives us an insight into the industry. The more work we do with people like them, I think it's kind of the staying in touch with your clients and businesses within the industry is so important, because it allows us to learn and it allows us to develop and sort of listen to what the industry needs and what each specific business within the industry needs. So I think that's something that we've done really well. We've had an media industry team for coming up to 40 years. So we've definitely got the experience there, and it's really helped when we've expanded into new sectors. I think one of the main things sort of when thinking about sort of starting a new account, again, that sort of where you want to take your business, those are conversations that we will have with you. And as part of that, you not only have sort of myself or Nick or the rest of the games team, you also have sort of the network that we've been trying to build over the last couple of years. So whether that's sort of legal advice or different accountancy firms who can help you with, say, VGTR tax credits, to other developers who have a bit further down the line in their journey as a development company or a publisher or a studio, that we could hopefully connect people together with. And again, I think that's something that as a bank we need to do more. And when we have done it, that's where we've seen sort of that real value add. I think there's a couple of bits I think outside of the sort of video games industry piece that we discuss with our clients, and a lot of that is around sort of cyber and digital, and making sure that our clients are prepared for everything that's going on, especially over the last year. A lot of uncertainty. And we want to make sure that businesses that we're talking to are as prepared as they can be for anything that lays ahead. So in terms of, I guess, setting up an actual account with Barclays, it's something that we will work with each of our clients and the businesses that we're working with. We'll go through it step by step. So what I'll do is I'll pass over to Nick, who will just give sort of a brief overview of that process and I guess how we support clients through that.
Brilliant, thanks, Gav. Hi everyone, hope you're well. Yeah, absolutely. I appreciate starting up a new business or having a new account or switching an account can be a little bit daunting sometimes. So what we've got the experience with our teams to try and support you along the process, and not just say here's some forms we'll see in a few weeks. It's more about talking about what's actually going to happen along the whole of the process. I know for some of you guys, things like establishing the owners may be a little bit tricky to discuss. So again, we've got a lot of experience in here, and we'll work with our different teams to identify who are the shareholders in your business, whether it's investors or you have a small number of shareholders. It's absolutely fine. We'll talk you through the ins and outs as to which exactly we need from you and who we need to involve in the process. ID is, fairly mainstream these days. You've got several things such as your driving license and passports, which we'll ask for, all in due course. But yeah, we won't ask for anything that you wouldn't expect. And even recently, obviously, back in the day, you would always go into a branch to open your bank accounts, whereas at the moment, the current situation, we've had to innovate and find different ways to do that. So we've actually used DocuSign to try and increase that process and make it a little bit more seamless for you guys when you're trying to open accounts. And they've had some really good feedback from DocuSign customers so far. So yeah, there's nothing too much to do. We obviously understand whether what sort of business you are. If you're a limited company, we can view you at Companies House, understand what the structure's like. But again, we're with you. We're going to hold your hand to discuss the situation and just try and help you through it. So, you don't take too much time messing with the accounts, and we do that, and you spend more time in your businesses, really. So yeah, I think that's a little bit from me. Obviously, there's several other things we can do for you in the future with different products. But the main thing you guys want is to get the accounts open. We'll do that with you from the very start.
Great, thank you, Nick. And yeah, just to echo, I guess what he said there. We don't want it to feel like a stressful process. We really want to kind of work with you on these processes, just because we know it's maybe always top of your priority to be filling out forms. So we will always do our best to kind of cut down the paperwork, see what information we already hold, for directors and shareholders on the system. But the main thing is to kind of get that process done, and then really kind of understand, what you're looking for from your bank and what your business plans are over the next sort of 3 to 5 years. We're seeing I'm seeing a lot of growth, seeing a lot of acquisition in the industry at the moment. I know that things can change really quickly, and it's important for us to kind of understand at what stage you're at throughout the whole process, so then we can try and support you in many different ways. Ukie is there's a great source of information there already, and obviously we're just part of that. And I think hopefully Leon will share our details. So if you have any just initial questions, or you want to just find out a bit more about how it works and sort of the overall structure of the Barclays games team, and and what further ways we can support down the line, then please do get in touch. We understand, as you said, it's been an exciting year for games, but as a year sort of in the rest of the economy, it's a little bit uncertain with everything going on. So if there's anything on your mind that you want to talk about, please do reach out. Thanks a lot, Leon, as well, again, for having us involved again this year. Really excited to help out.